Hi everyone, Vin from Forex Trading. Today I'm going to look at some markets, just preparing for the next trading week. This trading week I think is when most of the volume starts picking up again and most of the larger institutions start trading. So yeah, let's just have a look at some of the charts. So let's just start off with the SPX. So we're still in an uptrend, of course, very bullish market. The waves are just extending and extending, and this is giving pretty good buying opportunities. For example, there was one last week. You could have bought some kind of like a flag pattern here on a low time frame. There was actually a quite nice pullback that you could have bought, and it's rallied very strongly after NFP, which was actually there were some bad NFP results, but markets rallied very strongly. So let's just go down to the 1 hour chart. So if we look at this sequence from this wave 4 here, we can see that we've had this 1, 2, large wave 3, a flat here for wave 4, and then this is where we've found the bounce. So we're now coming up into potential resistance if this is going to be a wave 5 here. You can see even on the 1 hour chart there's starting to be some divergence here, some divergence starting to kick in, but I haven't actually had a look at this yet. Let's see. Okay, so the next significant level of resistance would probably be here at 2750 approximately. So if the market pulls into this region, you want to be careful because this could be a multi-degree top. Okay, of course this is a very bullish market, so I'm not trying to pick the top here. I'm just saying that you ought to be careful just in case it does sharply reverse from there. And evidence of it being the top would be if we saw a break of this level here at 2663, and then the next sign would be at 2542, and then as it breaks more wave falls, like one over here for example, 2400, these kind of areas, if they're broken, then the more of these areas that are broken, the more bearish this is actually going to look, and the more likely that major top is formed, which is going to last for a reasonably large proportion of 2018. There'll be a sideways move and possibly a sell-off to a deeper level. But until then, we can still look for bullish opportunities. Right now is not the best time. I think there's a lot of divergence on the 4 hour chart. So let's have a look. Okay, not as much as I thought. So yeah, you can still trade this one to the upside. Just look for pullbacks and then jump in. But like I said, be wary when it reaches 2750, and especially if it comes up to 2800. Historically, there's been bounces from these even numbers. So when it pulled into 2700 here, it bounced around a bit and then bounced down another about 40 points. That just tends to happen. So I think that happened around here again, just before 2600. Again, it pulled back around 40 points again. So just be wary when it comes up to 800 here. Alright, next market, just quickly going to go over this one, silver. So we're at a pretty important turning point. This could be either A, B, C, which would be a really good trade to the downside, especially because we're getting an ending diagonal here in the fifth wave of C. But we just need to be careful because it could pull into this region here, and you don't really want to go short into a wave 4 that's pointing for to the upside, because this still has the possibility to be a wave 4 for then a wave 5 to the upside. So you just want to have a look at how this one plays out. There's an incredible amount of divergence here. Like it's at a top but then on the RSI it's almost at the 50 level, which is crazy. So just be wary for this one. Once it breaks out of 17.085, once it breaks to the downsides, just be careful, because it could come really far down if you're looking to rejoin the trend, if you think this is a fall. If it breaks this support here at the 382 and also the previous wave 4, then that's a really good sign that the downside is going to commence. So a way that I would probably trade this is if we break this level and then it made some kind of consolidation pattern, and then that could be sold to the downside. Next is Euro Pound. This one, let's have a look. Okay, I actually posted some really long-term analysis on this one, so I actually want to just talk about that. So the monthly chart. Alright, let me refocus that. Okay, so here we had, there's not enough data with TradingView, but we had a triangle here which ended here in 2007, and since then we had this really large impulse, and that completed its fifth wave, of course. So we had the zigzag correction, and now we've just rallied, and this can be counted as 5 up, and now we're deciding what's going to happen in this area. I think it's going to be a triangle, so something like a 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and then we'd get one more to the upside. The reason I think it's a triangle is because we had 3 waves down, 3 up, and this is a triangle in here. So that means there's a big chance that there's gonna be a triangle within this area, and I think markets just seem to have a lot of triangles in nowadays. So an invalidation level would be here at 83.343. Yeah, around there. So we label that on. But remember, this is on the monthly chart, so it could take quite a while for this B wave to complete, especially because it's a triangle. Okay, next is Ripple. I think I'm doing a 30-minute chart. Just wanted to talk about this current price action. From the high, it obviously made quite a sharp decline, and it looked like this is some kind of just 3-wave correction, maybe a zigzag. And from there, this could be seen as some kind of leading diagonal, which ended up here, and from then we've had a 3-wave decline. So it is possible for it to start really taking off now, but we're going to have to see a break of $3. That's the level I'm looking at. If it breaks $3, I'm happy to actually put a buy entry there, stop low here, and then look for the upside. Another way you could trade it is just trading small flag to the upside, like this, like a little flag breakouts here. This is actually a slightly larger one you could have taken with a buy here, or here with the stop here. So this one does look to the upside, does look like it's going to go to the upside, but you never know, because this could be the end of this could be the top of the market. So you just have to kind of look at the evidence that it's giving you, which is why I want to see a break of $3 and then see how it rallies. Okay, thank you, bye.